Good morning, boys. Welcome again to our online class. This is Shubroto, your chemistry lecturer. Today, we talk about chapter 8, it's acid-base balance. In my last class, we discussed about acid, definition of acid, and properties of acid. Today, we discuss about definition of base, definition of alkali, and properties of alkali. If we get the time, we will discuss about pH. Okay, then we started our class. Please, you have to read the book carefully and solve the question MCQ and CQ question from test paper to get a good mark. Okay, you have to do it regularly. Okay, today first we discuss the definition of acid. Definition of alkali or base. First we discuss about the base. Base, metal or metal-like reactive oxide and hydroxide which react with acid and produce salt and water is called base. Okay, that means metal and metal-like reactive substance which substance means oxide and hydroxide which react with acid and produce salt and water is called base. The base which dissolve in water is called alkali. Okay, that means all alkali are base but all the base are not alkali, because when these bases are dissolved in water, the name of that substance is called alkali. Okay, the properties of base. Litmus test. First topic is litmus test. When the base is touch or dissolve or sink in litmus paper, then the color of the litmus paper is changed. It will convert or change to blue to red. Is it right? Okay, we have to memorize it that acid blue to red, base red to blue. Okay, we have to memorize it that the color of the litmus is changed to red to blue when we touch the litmus in base. Okay, then the feeling of base is not good. It is slippery when touched in our skin, and sometimes it is also corrosive. Okay, then when the third property is reaction with RW means reaction with acid. Then in my definition we know that the base when react with acid it will produce salt and water. Okay, now we write a reaction with acid HNO3 plus aluminum hydroxide. It will produce aluminum nitrate and water. You have to balance the reaction. Here the third properties is discussed. Then we write or discuss about some extra special properties. When base react with some salt, it will produce some precipitation of hydroxide. Okay, some precipitation of hydroxide. That means when we react with aluminum nitrate, here the formula of aluminum nitrate is not correct. We know that the valency of aluminum is 3. That means we have to write here 3. Okay. Dilute sodium hydroxide react with aluminum nitrate and it will produce white precipitation of aluminum hydroxide plus sodium nitrate. Okay, please write it so or write it in your note khata. Then when react with ferrous sulfate, if the valency is lower, that the name of the compound is As and the valency is higher, then the name of the compound is Ik. That means it is ferrous nitrate. White, green, it will produce greenish precipitation. That means the color of ferrous hydroxide is green. Okay, we have to memorize this color and this reaction also. Then when the dilute solution of base react with ferric nitrate, that means it will also produce ferric hydroxide, and the color of this hydroxide is reddish brown. Okay, the color of this hydroxide is reddish brown. Then if we want to write the reaction of copper ink nitrate with sodium hydroxide, and it will produce light blue color of copper hydroxide. The color of this hydroxide is light blue. Okay. The last reaction of this salt is zinc nitrate. The color of the hydroxide which is produced is white in color. Okay, today we discuss about this reaction of weak sodium hydroxide and some salt. The hydroxide is strong, this hydroxide is strong, but the concentration is lower. We have to use lower concentration of sodium hydroxide. Okay, now we discuss about the definition of pH. In pH, uh, the concentration or in pH, but why we have to learn pH or pH scale to know the concentration or uh, strongness and weakness of acid and base. To know, we have to learn pH. pH means the power of hydrogen. pH means the power of hydrogen. We have to write in a simple way. At a particular temperature, the definition of pH is, at a particular temperature, the hydrogen ion concentration, negative logarithm of hydrogen ion concentration is called pH. Okay, we talk it again. The negative logarithm of hydrogen ion concentration at a particular temperature is called pH. That means if Cl minus, the concentration of H plus, we have to know the concentration of H plus. Then if we want to know the pH, then we have to write it pH equal to negative logarithm of hydrogen ion concentration is called pH. If the pH of acid is 1, it is highly concentrated, and it is 6, if it is 6.5, it is lower in concentration. That means the pH is greater than 7 is called base and less than 7 is called acid. Okay, that means the range of pH is 0 to 14. Acid, base. If higher than 7 it is base and lower than 7 it is acid. Today's class is today I complete my class here. We discuss in this class the properties of base, definition of base, definition of acid, definition of pH, and the acid and base, the pH range of acid and base. You have to memorize carefully and study regularly. Be safe and stay at home. Thank you.